All right, get ready, because today we are taking a deep dive into the art of unbreakable confidence. Transform your life in 30 days.
Ooh, yeah.
This ebook has probably caught your eye.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, who wouldn't be at least a little intrigued by the promise of a totally transformed life in just a month?
In 30 days.
30 days.
Yeah.
But
Huge claim.
let's be real for a sec.
Yeah.
We've all seen those flashy self-help titles before.
Oh, tons of them.
So we dug deep.
Had to.
And let me tell you, there's a lot more to this than meets the eye.
Way more.
Yeah.
It really struck me that this ebook doesn't just throw a bunch of motivational quotes at you.
Yeah.
It lays out a very structured 30-day plan. It breaks down confidence building into these bite-sized daily exercises.
Almost like a workout.
Yeah.
But for your mind.
Exactly.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
It's designed to fit easily into your daily routine so you're not overwhelmed.
Make it easy.
What do you think about that approach? Especially in terms of building lasting confidence.
Well, think of it like learning a new language.
Okay.
You wouldn't expect to become fluent overnight.
Right.
It takes consistent effort.
Yeah.
Over time.
Over time.
So this structured approach could be really effective for building those confidence muscles gradually.
Oh, okay.
But there's a catch.
I'm all ears.
It all comes down to your individual learning style.
Right.
Some people thrive on structure,
Yeah.
while others need more flexibility.
Yeah, that's true.
So as you go through this deep dive with us, I want you to ask yourself, does this 30-day step-by-step plan resonate with the way that you learn best?
That's such a good point. Is just because a certain diet worked for your friend doesn't mean it's the right fit for you.
Exactly.
What really intrigued me was how the ebook tackles both practical techniques and mindset shifts.
That's huge.
It's not just about learning new skills. It's about addressing those deep-seated beliefs that can sabotage confidence.
Absolutely.
You hit the nail on the head.
It really dives into the powerful connection between thoughts, feelings, and actions.
Yeah.
For example, imagine you're about to give a presentation.
Okay.
If you're constantly thinking, I'm going to mess this up, you're likely to feel anxious.
Yeah.
And maybe even avoid preparing properly.
Yeah, you psyched yourself out.
Which in turn could lead to a less successful presentation.
Right.
Reinforcing that negative belief.
Oh, wow.
It's a vicious cycle.
That's a serious confidence killer.
That is. Yeah. But here's where the ebook borrows from cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT.
Right.
It guides you to identify those self-sabotaging thoughts.
I'm not good enough.
And then challenge them.
Okay.
With evidence.
So
for example, you might remind yourself of times you've succeeded in similar situations.
Okay.
Or consider whether your fear is based on facts or just old insecurities.
Okay, so instead of just telling you to think positive, it gives you actual tools to rewire those negative thought patterns.
Exactly.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it emphasizes the importance of creating a positive feedback loop by replacing those negative thoughts with more empowering ones.
Right.
And taking action.
Yeah.
You can start to build real lasting confidence.
I like it.
But before we get too carried away with all the positives, let's look at some of the potential drawbacks that reviewers mentioned.
Yeah, even the most glowing reviews pointed out that this program requires a serious commitment.
For sure.
30 days of consistent effort.
It's not easy.
Isn't a walk in the park?
No.
We've all been there.
Oh, yeah?
Starting a new program with the best intentions.
The best.
Only to fizzle out after a week or two.
Totally.
Yeah.
And the ebook acknowledges that.
Okay.
It even addresses the importance of self-compassion.
Oh, that's good.
It's not about being perfect.
Right.
It's about showing up consistently and getting back on track when you inevitably stumble.
We all stumble.
We do.
Yeah.
Which brings us back to the importance of understanding your personal learning style.
Right.
And what you can realistically commit to.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you know you struggle with consistency, maybe setting smaller, more achievable goals within that 30-day time frame would be more helpful.
Exactly. It's about adapting the program to your needs.
Right.
Not trying to force yourself into a mold that doesn't fit.
I like that.
Another concern raised by some readers was the lack of personalization.
Okay.
The exercises are generally helpful.
Yeah.
But some felt they could benefit from more tailored guidance.
It's like trying to follow a generic workout plan without considering your specific fitness level or goals.
Exactly.
You might see some results.
Yeah.
But it might not be as effective.
Right.
As a program designed specifically for you.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And while the ebook offers a solid foundation, seeking additional support from a therapist or a coach might be beneficial.
Oh, interesting.
Especially if you have specific or deeply rooted confidence issues that require more individualized attention.
Yeah.
They can help you tailor those exercises to your unique needs and provide that extra layer of accountability.
Okay, so we've covered the structure,
yes,
the mindset approach, and even touched on some potential
drawbacks for sure.
But before we move on to the specific techniques, let's zoom out for a second. Who is this program really for?
Yeah, good question.
The ebook mentions people seeking personal growth.
Right.
Those looking to advance their careers, and those wanting to improve their social skills.
All valid. But I want to challenge you to go deeper.
Right.
Think about your specific motivations.
Okay.
What are you hoping to gain from increased confidence? What does success look like for you?
Because when you connect this journey to your own personal values and aspirations, that's when the real magic happens.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's a great point.
Yeah.
It's not just about achieving some abstract ideal of confidence. It's about figuring out what confidence means for you.
Exactly.
And how it can help you live a more fulfilling life.
That's the key.
Now I'm dying to know.
Me too.
What specific techniques and exercises this ebook offers.
I know. Let's get into it.
Should we dive into those next?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Get ready to unpack some fascinating strategies for tackling those everyday confidence challenges.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the Art of Unbreakable Confidence.
Yeah.
And explore some of the specific techniques that really stood out to me.
Okay.
One that caught my eye was the section on setting boundaries. It's not just about saying no. It's about clearly communicating your needs and limits in a way that feels empowering. Not confrontational.
Setting boundaries is so crucial.
Oh, it's huge.
But it can be incredibly tough.
It can be.
Especially for those of us who tend to put others' needs before our own.
Yeah.
I'm curious what makes the ebook's approach to boundaries stand out.
What's fascinating is how it links the ability to set boundaries with self-respect. It argues that when you genuinely value yourself and your needs, you're more likely to stand up for them. It's like, if you wouldn't let someone walk all over your favorite rug, why let them walk all over your emotional well-being?
I love that.
Yeah.
So it's about recognizing that your time, your energy, and your emotional space are valuable. And deserve to be protected.
Protected, exactly. And the ebook provides specific scripts and strategies for communicating those boundaries effectively, both in personal and professional settings.
So, for example, imagine a colleague keeps dumping extra work on you at the last minute.
Happens all the time.
The ebook encourages you to politely but firmly decline, explaining that you're already at capacity and need to prioritize your existing commitments.
That's good.
Yeah, that's so helpful. I think a lot of people struggle with feeling guilty or selfish when setting boundaries.
Oh, for sure.
Does the ebook address that?
It does.
Okay.
It emphasizes that setting boundaries isn't about being mean or rejecting others. It's about honoring your own needs and creating healthy relationships where everyone feels respect.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Now, another technique that piqued my interest was the approach to overcoming social anxiety.
Social anxiety is tough.
It mentioned something called exposure therapy light, but honestly, I wasn't quite sure what that meant in this context.
So exposure therapy is a proven method used in clinical settings. But the ebook adapts it into a gentler, more accessible approach for everyday use. Essentially, it encourages you to gradually expose yourself to social situations that trigger your anxiety, starting with small, manageable steps.
Well, instead of jumping straight into the deep end, you're dipping your toes in first.
Yes.
I like it.
Let's say you get nervous about speaking up in meetings. You might start by simply making eye contact with each person in the room. then gradually work your way up to making a brief comment. Then sharing a more substantial idea.
Right.
Each step helps you build confidence.
Yeah.
And desensitize yourself to that anxiety trigger.
I can see how that would be really helpful. It's like building those confidence muscles,
right,
one rep at a time.
Exactly.
But does the ebook acknowledge that some people might need more support than just self-guided exercises?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It emphasizes that if you're struggling with severe social anxiety or any other mental health concern, seeking professional guidance is crucial.
Have you tried this ebook?
Yeah.
What resonated with you the most?
Yeah, tell us.
What are your favorite confidence-building strategies?
What works for you?
Share your thoughts in the comments.
And remember, no matter where you are on your confidence journey, you have the power to take those next steps toward creating the life you truly desire.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the art of unbreakable confidence.
It's been fun.
Until next time, keep seeking, keep learning,
keep going,
and keep shining brightly.
Shine bright.